Hey guys. Well, I thought I'd take a little time out from the bench work. Here's see one here. But in order to move on to get the center space done, I needed to make a decision on what miter saw I was going to get because my other one is kind of beat up and it's time for a new one. So, you know, I said in previous videos I've been going back and forth from sliding, non-sliding, the Bosch, which is 600, down to lower ones. You can't see the box, but what I finally decided on was the Kobalt 10-inch, which you get at Lowe's. And yeah, I hate to say it, the major factor was, the deciding factor ended up being price. With all the time I was wasting not making a decision, they lowered the price when I went there day before yesterday, I think it was. It was the one I got. I ended up with the 10-inch. Like I said, they lowered it down to 200 bucks. I could have got the 12-inch for 50 bucks, and it still would have worked here. That's the other reason why I went with the Kobalt sliders, is because they're a little more compact. The way they designed the sliding mechanism, it's not like the Hitachi where the rails are going forward, or a couple of Makitas I saw that way. And then the Bosch had the reticulating arm. I wish I would have got that, but I don't need a $600 miter saw. The reviews I read in this one were pretty much across the board outstanding. Everyone liked it. The only thing that people said sucked on it was the laser. And I'm okay, I don't need a laser. Well, lasers are cool. Maybe I'll take it off and put it on my cat's head. So I'll have cats with freaking lasers on their heads. But all the other reviews were great. So I just said I don't need all the big frills. I don't need even the DeWalt. No one sells the 10-inch DeWalt anywhere around here in San Diego. And even that would have been, well, I'll take that back. One professional contractor supply I went to had the 10-inch, and that 10-inch was $550. Now, I agree, DeWalt could be worth that much money. They are good. I mean, all my other tools are DeWalt. They're awesome, but when they dropped the price on this down to for 200 bucks, and my last Kobalts lasted for 5 years. I mean, they're a good tool. So let's get to, I'm gonna unbox this and we'll see what comes in the box. Sorry you can't see the box. It's kind of heavy. Oh, see if I can lift it up here for you. See? But I'm just gonna cut it open and take the parts out and let's see how it comes. Okay. On top in the styrofoam we have one of the clamp downs. I don't know if I'll be using that often. I'm just going to set that over here. And the dust collection bag. Every single one that I reviewed also gave low marks for dust collection. One of the other problems with the DeWalt's, the 12-inch wouldn't fit in this size bench. I would have had it gone out to about almost 38 inches for the DeWalt. Their dust port, comes directly out the back of the sliding arms. So if you can picture that, the port sticks out about 2 inches beyond the sliding arms. So even if I had that here, that port was sliding into the wall here, and it'd be kind of hard to get the collection of it. We'll see where the DeWalt was. I think it was up here on the side like this, or on there. We'll see where that is. So that's on the top. We'll get the styrofoam off. And also here, we got the instructions. We all know what we do with those. Not really. I mean, I do save those, but all right. It's got 3 kind of handles here. I don't want to scratch up the new top. I didn't lock the slider. That's not very good. Should have locked this sliding slider for transportation. But nothing else. Is there anything else on the bottom styrofoam? Nope. So that's it. The saw, the hold down, and the dust collection bag. So I'll bring the camera in here closer to you for you in a minute here. Trying to locate everything. I probably should read the instructions. Trying to find a, there it is, release. So bring that up. I'm going to turn this slightly this way without scratching my desktop. But yeah, you can see, or can you? Well, there's the dust collection port. It is going back, but on the DeWalt, it sticks out right here. So at least with this, I'm gonna have a hood over here, so it's gonna spray out. I might put a 90 on it or something, 45. I might even take a hose and do a direct connect. I'm not sure yet. But I don't know what else to say, but that's it. You can see, let's get it to 0. We'll unlock. Everything's stiff. Get to 0, I'll square it back up. So that's where it's going to be kind of, you can see I can get it almost to the wall. I'm going to have a half-inch plywood back there. So that's pretty much where it's going to sit down here. So it's going to have very little sticking over the edge. And then, like I said, I might have to do a pipe there. And then this is where the fence rail was going to be, up here. So that's how deep my cabinet's going to be up top. And I'll have a little bit of bench space up front here. But I like this because it has the bevel lock and control. You get the bevel release here. This is the bevel lock up front rather than reach around the back or anything. It's really easy, just lift up and then you can slide it to your indents, or you can put it anywhere you want. It does come with these sliding arms. I'll probably have to find a way to release it. It's probably a little sticky right now, but I won't need those because I'll have a whole bench. But in case I ever have to take it out, I will. It's got, you know, place here for the hold down on each side. Got the little lasers adjustments. I mean, I'll play with the laser if it ends up being okay. Some people said it was okay. No, it just didn't know where to, how to set it, but it's a double bevel going both ways, so I will move these out. I get it all set up and take that into account when I figure out the distance here. So that's about where that's going to be. Let me grab my tape measure. So that's 28 inches. And let's see what it is, how it bevels out. It sticks out a little bit more there. Not really much. Let's go the other way, make sure everything clears in the back. And it sticks out a little bit more on this side, so I'm going to go from here just past the fence is 30 inches. So just to be safe, I'll probably do 32 inches for the in here. I could probably go, I think I have it set, I have it set right now for 33 inches. So maybe I'll just leave it like that. 33 inches will be good. So let's bring it back. I don't know what else to tell you until I start using it and testing it. It's got bevel stops on each side, so you can set it to 45 degrees, 33 degrees, and 48 degrees. So you can, boom, it's right there. I think the max cut on this is like 12 inches. I'll have to break out the instruction manual and read it. And that's the other thing I was thinking about. The 12 inchers generally went 14 inches, and then a lot of them had what they call a back fence feature, where you actually take these off and use the back rail, and that gave you an extra 2 inches of cut. But I was happy. I mean, if this is 12 inches, which I believe it is a cut, yeah, I can get a 12-inch cut there. Flip it over, I can get a 24-inch piece cut here. That's more than I'm ever going to do. And I got my table saw. I have my circular saw. I didn't need a big, huge 12-inch. So, you know, usually I try to get the best of there is, you know, the biggest and best. But I'm starting to settle down a little bit, think, what do I really need? What am I really going to be cutting? I'm not going to be cutting big pieces when I got other tools that can cover that. So, only thing I will mention this, and I haven't used it yet, so I'm not sure, but some of the reviews, it has a different type of safety switch. Normally you have a button here on the side where you press in and then press your trigger here to start it. I'm going to bring the camera in here and show you. It's got a yellow switch here. You need to roll it kind of with your fingers, roll it in and then pull in. If you don't do that, it doesn't work. So that may take a little bit getting used to. But yeah, let's bring the camera in and show you a little around a little bit. Right here, a little bit of close up here so you can see. I probably should put a little more light on above. But this is the bevel lock. This is your miter lock and adjustment. You can lock down the rails here, which is what they should have done for shipping. You get all these stops right here that you can, you know, adjust. So you can have a stop, like say here, you only want to go so deep. Maybe you're doing a kind of a dado cut. You can put it on, adjust the stop there by lowering this bar down and then using this to adjust it. This is the lock. You want to pull it down, push that in. Keeps your saw down locked. You got your laser on, off. And let me put this back up. And then here you got your laser adjustments. There's your button here to do your blade. You push it in to lock the blade so you can use the wrench. And I like it that you don't have to take things apart to get to it. I like the little rollers here, so when you're coming down, you got a full guard, and it kind of, I lock the slide mechanism, so it comes down and it'll roll on your wood, keeping a full guard. There's your bevel adjustment. You pop this out, and then you can rotate it back and forth, and you have your stops on either side. So you can set your stops to 45 if that's the cut you want, so get to it quickly. I like the motor in the back. A lot of them I saw the motors were up here or right back here. Older models, the motor would be right here, and then it would interfere with your cut. You know, so you couldn't cut some wood that would hit the motor as you came down. And then you got your adjustments for your fence here, your stop or your hold down on either side. And it's really smooth. Don't feel any resistance anywhere. Really, right there, get a little bit of resistance. But yeah, I hope I'm going to be happy with it. Everything I read, I should be happy, and it will fit perfectly. As you see, this is going to come down in the middle here, so that this part is even with this part, so I can slide pieces on there. And then the fence here will be even with a fence I'm going to build here on the side of the cabinets. So that's all I got for the unboxing until I start using it. Maybe we'll do another video with me actually using it, cutting with it, and all that fun stuff. I don't want to do it right now. I'm cleaning up the mess a little bit in here. And I take the boxes out here so I can work a little bit more on this this section now. Now that I got everything else done, but more on that in the other videos on the miter setup. So if you have any questions or comments about the Kobalt, this is the Kobalt 10-inch miter saw, 10-inch sliding dual bevel miter saw, and I'll find the part number and put it in the title or the description. But like I said, it's on sale right now. They dropped the price to 200 bucks on this thing. The 12-inch is, they dropped the price on the 12-inch down to 250. And like I said, I figured I really don't need a 250. Yeah, it says cross cuts a 3.5-inch piece to 12 inches. And then miter cut, 45 miter cut to 8 inches, 6 degrees, 6 inches. So that should cover everything I need, everything I'm gonna do. All right, guys, that's it. Like I said, if you have any questions, comments, leave them below. I appreciate if you like this video. Even if you don't like the video, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to catch me some other videos in the future. Hit the little bell button. You'll be alerted when I have a new video up. I'm going to do woodworking projects, house projects, of course the aquaponic projects. Those of you that saw the earlier video know I haven't got these outside yet. I had an issue with the system, but they will be going out today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's Veterans Day, so I don't have to ship. So I hope to get them out tomorrow. Oh, I got a fourth popping up here. After almost 4 weeks. Got another one coming up. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Have a great week. Happy Veterans Day, everybody.